Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Leo. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another reading for the week of May 1st through 7th, 2023. But energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the message, title, or whatever resonates with you, it could be meant for you. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but do understand that energies can be flip-flop, crisscrossed, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. So it's about balance. Leo, this is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you have strong Leo placements anywhere throughout your chart, then there could be messages here for you as well. This week we have a lot of stuff going on, and I know I say that a lot, but this week it's like for real, for real. We've just had a lot of energy, a lot of stuff going on in the others as of recent. So May 1st is Beltane. It's a pagan, I think Celtic holiday as well. It's like the spring season, basically. It's the kickoff, a festival of spring. It's air element, regards the mind, energy of creation, action, and newness. Air signs, swords energy. That's all about communication, mind, telepathy, that kind of energy anyway. And then we've got Pluto retrograde that also starts on May 1st, and that runs through October 10th. Now, Pluto rules the shadow world, or the shadow and the underworld. Okay, so this is looking at your need for recognition, authority, power, and then working on the dark side of all of that, like your shadow work, your dark night of the soul. You have all the way until October to do so, but it's like really getting right with yourself, like being real with yourself and figuring out, where your ego kind of plays too much into your everyday, and how to maybe kind of reel back on that, or in some cases, step it up a little bit and assert yourself more, put yourself out there. So take it as it resonates. Then on Tuesday, the moon moves into Libra. That's more air energy, diplomacy, balance, socialization, relationships, speaking up and sharing. Thursday, the moon moves into Scorpio. That's water energy, finding motivation, harnessing control power, and pursuing your passions. Now, I also want to note that on Wednesday and Thursday, the 3rd and the 4th, that's also the dates of Hall of Flowers. I am the Cannastrologer. My background is in the cannabis and plant medicine community. And Hall of Flowers is the biggest cannabis trade show in the country. And it's strictly cannabis. We're not like talking about all the other things. This is like, it's the growers and it's the cultivation and it's honoring the flower, So this, the reason I bring it up is because the full moon that we have this week, we have a full moon in Scorpio, and it's also a lunar eclipse in Scorpio because of the full moon. And the month of May, it's called the flower moon. So we've got Hall of Flowers, the flower moon, and then a couple other cool little connections that we'll get into. But so Friday, the lunar eclipse in Scorpio, it's an energetic ending and culmination period of exciting events, right? It's also the official Beltane astrological date, and not just according to like a celebration on a calendar. And then if you look back to a reading that I did at the end of 2022, it's called the 13 Moons of 2023. You can jump ahead. I time-stamped it. But if you go to the May flower moon, check out the cards that I pulled for that read, for that spread. The crystal card that I pulled is Rutilated Quartz, and that stands for manifestation. Especially during a full moon, manifestation is super powerful. It's a great time to cleanse your crystals, make some moon water, take a long salt bath, and soak, especially in Scorpio, water sign, right? Soak away with bath salts in the water. But manifest and make room for the new. So call in more of what you want in life. Then another card that I pulled was the Page of Swords. This was the Herb Crafter's Tarot. So the corresponding herb that went along with that card was catnip. Now catnip, if you know or have cats at all, catnip is like cannabis for cats. It makes them crazy. They love it so much. So you might have a cat. You might have some some connection to catnip. So take it as it resonates. But it's like flower for cats. And then the last card that I pulled, I think it was the magical spells card, number 21, sensitivity. So you could know somebody who's 21. 21 could be your birthday, could be significant day, this week, energetically speaking. So just, be on the watch for that. 2 + 1 is 3. 3s are about, what's coming in, waiting on your ships to come in, the future, celebrations, partnerships, that type of energy. So then on Saturday, the moon enters Sagittarius, fire sign, truth and visions, long-term plans, and thinking big. That's your energy, fire sign. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but it's Sagittarius. And then we're going to still be in Mercury retrograde through the 14th. Now, if you've been feeling crazy, Leo, this is why. You're one of the affected signs. Sorry, I'm like channeling right now. My nose always itches when that happens. So you could be you are one of the affected signs. Gemini and Virgo are always affected because they're mercurial ran or dominated. But because of the solar eclipse, the lunar eclipse, clarification, and anything else, this is all about. Sorry, I just lost my train of thought because I got that clarification. So it's Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus energy. Those are the other 4 signs that are also affected by Mercury retrograde. Now, Mercury retrograde is all about communication and or miscommunication, transportation, technology snafus. Anything could go wrong. It's a time of confusion and sometimes chaos. Anything that you weren't ready to deal with or hadn't dealt with in the past will come back full force and slap you in the face. And if you don't deal with it, it comes back even harder next time. So deal with your shit. And I think that you're probably feeling that right now. We're almost halfway through it. We only have a short while left. I know it sucks. I'm a Scorpio. I'm feeling it too. We all are. So the song that I had on pre-shuffle for you when I was getting the cards ready was Telescope by Tim Legend featuring Transviolet. And this is really interesting. You might want to go back and look at the Taurus read. I skipped songs in between, and their song had the name Violet in their title too, or it was the artist or something, Hey Violet or something. So there might be messages there for you. But some of the lyrics, I was looking at the sky, it opened down, saw you coming down like Gabriel, Archangel, and my will began right then and there. Not even the angels could compare. I saw it all like a telescope, just you and I, lost in the moment. It was beautiful, and it repeats itself. I'm going to drop the link in the comments after this once it's uploaded. But I felt like, some of the messages in this is like having one chance, seeing your life with another person in the flash of a glance. It's like love at first sight in a way. You see them and you're just like, I could be with that person. Like, this is my chance. Take it. And, or like looking at a situation and like just being able to see your future with them, whether or not it actually happens, you can see it. So that's really beautiful energy. Telescope. You might have a telescope. You might be fascinated by the stars. Sitting here shuffling the cards. Don't even have the Leo one in there. Yeah, that was the Taurus pulled a Leo card. So you definitely need to check that one out too. Make sure that as we are going through this, if any of this resonates, that you drop me a comment below. Also, while we're at it, hit the subscribe button, please, and thank you. Subscribe, like, share with your friends. Tell them the Cannastrologer sent you. Okay. Okay, so we've got last quarter moon in Scorpio. So this full moon in Scorpio, and then we've got last quarter moon in Scorpio. Take it as it resonates. Reveal what needs to be seen. So I feel like There's some things that have been left unsaid and they need to be said. And also reveal what needs to be seen. Maybe you've been working on a project and it's finally time to show what you've been working on. Sorry, I'm like getting like itchy all of a sudden. I don't know why. But it's this deep, dark, mystical, scorpionic water energy. Looking at a full moon. It's last quarter moon. It looks full, right? This is the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with the Scorpio. And then we've got the first quarter moon in Libra. Keep your heart open. So you could also have Libra in your chart or be dealing with a Libra. Keep your heart open. You may have gone through like a lot of stuff, you know, been through the gauntlet, so to speak, and your heart chakra might be a little closed off. And this is, you know, saying keep your heart open. This energy is going to subside. You know, reveal what needs to be seen. That's your heart, your emotions. You need to let your feelings be heard. That's what I'm feeling very strongly about this. Yeah. Could be dealing with a Scorpio who has heavy Libra in their chart too, or vice versa. Okay, what else do we have for Leos? Calling in our spirits for higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity for the greater good. What do we have for Leo, please? I have Leo in the 10th house, which is all about, you know, like career, profession. It's like my powerhouse, and so I always tend to resonate with the Leo messages, not so much on a like a loving level, but more professionally based. What do we have for Leo, please? One more. For the greater good. We will be clarifying. So this is the Light Seer's Tarot because we need to keep it light after all of these energies. Oh my goodness. But then we're going to clarify it with the Tarot of the Moon Garden. And then this was Moonology. And then also we have the Queen of the Moon Oracle. I brought out all my moon decks. Okay, so the energy going into this is the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands talks about messages coming in. So you could be getting a message from a person, but also you could be getting downloads, messages from the divine. Take it as it resonates. Also, it could be like me giving you this message. So there's that as well. Eight of Wands. Wands are all about passion, and that is fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. It could be passion towards a person or passion towards what you're passionate about, like passion project, work, career, whatever. What do we have for Leo, please? Woo! Almost flipped out. Okay, one. Just gonna take those. Interesting. Somebody else had this energy underneath the deck. I think it was Capricorn. So this is underlying energy or what you don't see coming. I feel like this is more of a fear of yours. You're worried about this. You're worried of being shut out. You're worried about being denied. It's the Five of Pentacles, being left out in the cold, being locked out, being told no, being all those things, right? I feel like you have this instinctual knowing. I just heard that you screwed up. That's my spirits being sassy, and also it may not be you, it could be the other person, okay? So we start out the dang. Okay, I'm just going to tell it like it is, Leo. I wouldn't be a good reader if I wasn't being honest. This card fell in reverse. So when it's upright, it means a passionate new beginning. Also could mean an awakening. It was in reverse. So it's like there was a new beginning, there was a new relationship and or a relationship, and you may have been passionate about it, but it didn't go as it was supposed to. And I feel like it was supposed to have gone somewhere. It could have been an awakening that just you didn't wake up. You didn't catch the signs. You didn't get the hint. right? You may have let ego rule your actions, and it could have taken over and just you completely missed out. What you missed out on is the Nine of Pentacles, and that's an independent woman, somebody who's very abundant. She handles it basically on all on her own. It does take a village, of course, but you know, just somebody who has her stuff together. Whether or not it's a struggle, she always makes it work, right? She's usually found and depicted in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot cards as a woman lavishly, you know, dressed. She's surrounded by a garden that she has tended to herself, and it's just a thing of beauty, right? It's Nine of Pentacles. The next card is the Ten of Pentacles, and that's jackpot, family, you know, security, finances, all of that. But Nine of Pentacles, and that's what you're thinking about right now. Three of Wands is what you're looking at in the future, and that's waiting for your ships to come in. You want this to happen. You're worried about it, and that's this Five of Pentacles energy. You're worried that it's not going to happen. Number one, you got to get out of that mindset. Even if it doesn't, you have to not operate in that mindset, because then it absolutely won't. You won't even have a chance. And you could even manifest more energy that way. But let's clarify. What do we have for Leo? Bring in some good news for Leo. You guys have been kind of taking a beating recently. Keep your heart open and reveal what needs to be seen. You need to be honest. You need to speak up. You need to send a message or something. Speak up. And you know what, like, even if you are denied, like, I feel like, and this is for some of you, right? I feel like there's a message waiting for you that you have to hear. And once you hear it, good or bad, that's going to help you advance to, like, the next level. Or what's the word I'm looking for? Like, ascend, right? It's like one of those lessons that you just have to learn. You have to hear it for yourself. Underneath the deck, the energy going into clarification is the Ace of Swords. And so, yeah, this is communication, speaking up. It's a brilliant new idea or a message that you need to get across. And it's very powerful. It could completely change the game. That's what aces are all about. They're like messages from spirit, okay? So, Ace of Wands in reverse and Ace of Swords going in to clarification. What do we have to clarify Ace of Swords in reverse? That's funny. Okay, we're going to take it like this. So we got the Five of Cups in the past. Bittersweet energy. That is my spilled milk card. Notice how there's three cups there. I wish this would focus. 3 cups there that have spilled over, but there's two cups still standing. Don't mind my super short nails. We just moved and I don't have my good ones on. I don't have them done. So, yeah, I call this my spilled milk because in the normal Rider-Waite tarot, it shows a person that is crying over these 3 spilled cups, but they have their back turned to the 2 full ones that are still standing. And what people don't realize is that you can just stand those empty cups up and fill them again, right? But they dwell on it. So it's like you're crying over the past. Why? You know, and you're worrying about the past. You don't need to. Still look at the 2 full cups that you do have and build off of that, you know? Whether it's, maybe it's a relationship that was lost, but maybe you're still friends, you know? Then be friends. There's that energy. Okay? But I do feel like it was kind of, there's something that was just completely missed. So then we have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Staffs. This is that message. Again, Eight of Wands. The second time that you've received it in this reading. You need to send a message to that Nine of Pentacles, to that independent person. Whoever it is that you've got your eye on. Could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Doesn't have to be. But whoever that is, you need to send that message to. And then, what do we have for the Three of Wands? What do we have for the Three of Wands? Ooh. Okay, I'll take them. Nice. Super nice. Okay, so I still feel very solid about, this is your fear up here, the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. So what we have is justice. There's going to be justice coming in, and then Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is probably one of the more abundant cards in the deck. It's a successful new start to something. It could be a new project, new job. It's money coming in. It's the beginning of something, so it's just, you know, starting, but it's going to be very successful. And I feel like there's justice coming in because of it. And you're waiting for that to happen, waiting for the ships to come in. Now, also, it could be justice for this Nine of Pentacles, this female energy up here. Doesn't have to be, but I feel very strongly about that. So there could be justice coming in for either yourself or for this this independent female energy. Maybe it was somebody who had been left out in the cold, and now they're going to be coming into the Wheel of Fortune. Wheels are all about endings and beginnings. Cycles, you know. Yeah, somebody was operating in their ego in the past. And they spilled some cups and weren't paying attention to what they actually had. Messages need to be sent to this independent Nine of Pentacles energy. Justice is definitely coming in, and there's going to be an Ace of Pentacles, a new start for somebody. Could be you, could be the other person. Wheel of Fortune after being left out in the cold. I like it. I love this card. I just flipped right to it. Queen of the Moon, sovereignty, taking a sovereign position. Snow moon purity. I feel like this was an innocent person. Innocent energy. Keep your heart open. Reveal what needs to be seen. Yeah, something needs to be said. There's messages that need to come in. I feel like there's a Leo out there that needs to speak up. Take it as it resonates. And if it does, please leave them a comment below. Make sure that you like, share, subscribe. Okay, what else do we have? Underneath the deck. Ooh, I like this. I really like this card. Scorpio got this card. And this is why. Okay, so it's the Flower Moon. Flower Moon. This month. On Friday. Go figure. Card number 33. Somebody could be 33 years old. 33 is also just like a divine number. It's, you know, repeating. Threes, again, are all about celebration, partnership. 3 plus 3 is 6. It's balancing things out, victory. But this card it's blossoming, you know, and this is the time. It's the spring. It's Beltane, right? It's all about flowers and life and springing to life and things in bloom, right? Very, very cool. So already this full moon card is going to be, this full moon is going to be significant for you. The lunar moon, the lunar eclipse is going to be significant for you. Whoo! Dang. And then we've got number 40, long night moon. So this is the dark moon, and it means darkness. So this has a lot to do with that Pluto in retrograde, starting on May 1st. On the freaking full moon, a flower moon, that literally starts on this day, it is going to be super significant for you this Friday. Super significant for you. So this is talking about dark night of the soul, doing shadow work, going into the darkness, the void is what it's called, right? And really doing some soul searching, realizing like, what could I have done better? What should I have done better? Was I in the wrong? You know, keep your heart open. Don't beat yourself up. And reveal what needs to be seen. Okay? If that's an apology that needs to be said, if it's, you know, facts that need to be put out there. But this is not a time to like defend yourself, because that's ego, right? It's like being humble, being honest with yourself and others. Yeah. And I will say, because, you know, Leo, no offense to you or anything, but you guys, you do like to be a little bit boastful. You like to be center of attention. That's just the lion energy. But to be honest, you guys are really just big cuddle bugs. You have a lot of roar. And I mean, you can bite, but you don't want to. You know, you like to cuddle. You like to eat good food. Yep. We have a lot of stuff coming in on the 5th, on that flower moon on Friday. So be prepared for it. Interesting. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of change. I think justice is coming in. Definitely a new start monetarily for somebody. You got to put some messages out there, or there will be messages coming to you. And then I think there's definitely going to be some getting real with yourself, you know, dark night of the moon, some soul searching after this is all said and done. And you know what? There could be somebody being left out in the cold. But I feel like this has already happened, and this is what's coming in. Like, this is what happened, this is what's coming in. So take it as it resonates. This is what I have for you this week. I hope if it did resonate that you can leave some messages below, and that it's given you some clarity, insight, and answers. If you want to dive deeper for a personal one-on-one, I am offering a 420 special. It is 4 cards for $20. You get 3 tarot cards plus an oracle for $20. It's my least expensive read, and then it goes on up from there. But the other readings we can also do live in person, like Google Meets or whatever, or I can still record those for you too. It's totally your choice. So all you have to do is get a hold of me. In the description below, I have all of my contact information. Shoot an email to me. Let me know the specific question that you have in mind, or if it's just like a general. And once I confirm your order with PayPal or Cash App, then I will have that to you within 24 hours. So, and if I can't, then I'll let you know. But that's what I have for you. I hope you have a fantastic week. I would love to know what this is all about. Just reveal what needs to be seen. We've got so much scorpionic energy, like with this moon, but we've got the actual flower moon coming up. So it's just gorgeous. All right. I'll see you on the flip side, Leo. Take care, and peace.